years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke, the owner of Karnaka's mines. Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Megan can take care of us. Megan is out in the city, but
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this? The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak, how the city uses it for windmills and mining operations. The Vice Overseer for Karnaka, Liam Byrne. Paolo's not that old, but there's so much living written into the lines of his face.
Ready now?
Ready.
I'll get you as close as I can.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke, loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaka with those silver mines. Started as a miner, and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now, the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district, what was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups a Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stoughton's home. Maybe he's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's house. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins. What the?
Here!
Stop!
Don't let her... Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale.
Squads patrol through the Dust District. Yes. Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic...
Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale.
No one knows what's happened. Could be anything. Not just got our squad. The Dust District. H.J.K. Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. He was one of the Duke's distant cousins.
Get a good lung fall.
Shit. Let's hope.
Hey, here! Who are you? Go!
Overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Someone is asking for trouble.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paulo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the Crone's hand or up to the...
Sure, I saw
Let's
something.
see. What was it?
Dust from the mines.
No one knows what happened. Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back. Whole family done to death. So disfigured. Blood fly nests all around them. It's horrible. He says, keep alert, and I says, I am alert, I've been alert. And then he says, oh yeah, but this time, I really mean it. So, if I have two, and I give him one, it still got me one, but, then if I eat it, well, he eats it, then what?
Hello, Emily. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers. But I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Our conflict against the Northern Isle. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
This path is barred to traffic.
I can't believe this. I've lived in this district for most of my life.
If you believe this to be an inconvenience, weigh it against... losing your life to one of the Howlers. Now go.
Please stop!
Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good staff, no trial is required.
Hasn't gotten to it first.
For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties. Death. For the keeping of articles of a heretical and fetishistic nature. For consuming the flesh of rats. Death.
I faced worse than you, Abbey boys.
Silence, apostate!
Someone is asking for trouble over
Where
there.
did you go?
The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
Just unconscious. I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the script is about? How is the murder? Apollo carries the outsider's blessing. Some talisman comes straight from the jaws of the void itself. Keep that in mind, or you'll find yourself bleeding out in some alley.
Forgive me, Brother Mikos. I will not give
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
I'll stand against...
I smell heresy on
What is happening?
To one of the howlers. Now go.
Hello? Please stop! Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing,
The Vice
no trial
Overseer
is
hasn't
required.
shared his plans with me. He's upstairs
For theft
now,
of
so I
food,
assume we'll learn
for
something
hindering a
before
sworn
long.
overseer of the Abbey. I bet it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about wagering, brother? The Howlers are merciless, and Paolo carries the outsider's blessing. Some talisman comes straight from the jaws of the void itself. Keep that in mind, or you'll find yourself bleeding out in some...
Can't be. Come at me then! The strictures guide to one of the Howlers. Now go.
It's the last time I get my point.
Pretty soon,
What? Victor! What's going on here?
What was that?
Huh? The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about the Howlers are merciless.
One way it's the Abbey. Every man, and these people got to listen. They never do. It drives me mad. The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
The Duke will die. It's you in the end. The systems are miraculous. I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved. If we eliminate Paolo, there's no end to the influence we'll exert over Karnaca, over all of Serkonos.
A dozen overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the...
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
You're so dead. Surrender, heresy. You're going to pay for his death. Let's see what you've got.
I'll kill you for that.
No!
What in the boy just happened?
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Good riddance.
Goodbye, Vice Overseer. Paolo wins then.
Look who's the big hero. If you're working with us, good. But I still got my eye on you.
I'll be damned.
Good work. Byrne was a tough prick.
Looky, looky.
Wow.
The Vice Overseer himself.
Gifts for Paolo, I bet. Good work. Byrne was a tough prick.
Simpler when I was robbing Baker. Are you the one who's supposed to have offed Byrne? I've been trying to bring Byrne down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you owe me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm going to send Byrne to Dunwall in a box to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who darken my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
If you do have a hand in what comes next in Karnaca, I really hope you acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon. Get this guy out of here. This will kick over the balance in Karnaca.
Keep taking out overseers.
Now the tide is turning. The Abbey is in shambles.
This must be Paolo's place.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Places I wanted to visit with you.
Bloodfly nest.
Not a bad piece of work you did for us, but stay out of my way.
Paolo and Mindy say you're alright, I guess you are.
I'm gonna get myself some new ones, even if I have to pull them off a truck.
It worked. The information was correct. Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold, about the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne, and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, Mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pit's pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Duke Luca Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter.